Count Model 26 back again for another review tonight. Again, I'm doing a continuation of my reviews for Joyner's hot pepper powders. Tonight I will be doing the yellow Trinidad Scorpion CARDI. I've had a couple of these before and both of them have been absolutely fantastic tasting peppers. You can see it's a pretty good size, nice looking specimen. So we'll cut this open and have a look on the inside. Got very thick flesh to it. One side's all placenta and the other side is hardly any placenta. It's got a very strong smell. Very strong. Chinense and citrusy at the same time. You guys have a look at it here. So there we are. As you can see, like I said before, it's got thick walls to it. Pretty firm flesh. But yeah. Now we'll just see how it tastes. So you know what? We'll take a couple of seeds here. Don't have any seeds for the yellow CARDI, and I am a fan of it, so why not take some seeds, right? There we go. That'll work. Now these typically are not super hot, so we'll see if it holds suit for this one. So, excuse me. Here we go. Very crunchy. A lot in my mouth. So yeah, very sweet, very citrusy. Has a fair hint more of the Chinense floral quality to it than the 7-Pot Burgundy I did last night. But still, fantastic flavor to it. Like I said, very sweet, very citrusy. A bit more floral, but very, very good flavor there. Absolutely zero bitterness at all. It's a good tasting pepper. Very good tasting. So far the heat is localized on my salivary glands. Getting a bit in the back of the throat, not huge, but it's really under the salivary glands, under my tongue. The point where my tongue connects to the bottom of my mouth. It's getting lit up pretty decently right now. Now again, these typically are not considered a super hot. The only two that I've done prior to this were not on that level. They were maybe a little bit hotter than a Habanero, but not too much hotter than that. Right now it's still a pretty low heat. But yeah, very good flavor, no bad aftertaste at all on that. In terms of a powder, I'm sure that would be a phenomenal tasting powder. Very, very good. You throw that within some more yellow Trinidad varieties, can't go wrong at all with that. That would be really good. Throat's starting to kick up a little bit more the more I swallow. Excuse me. I do still have a hint of sweetness in my mouth, so the aftertaste is a very, very pleasant aftertaste. Still building. Still pretty low though. Although I will say that in my mouth I do feel a little warmth in my chest out of that. It's kind of interesting how that's happening. I'm not used to that with something on this low of the heat scale. Starting to get a little sniffle in my nose. So yeah, again, in terms of powder, top notch. This would make a very, very good powder. In terms of, I mean, pretty much anything. If you want to eat it fresh in your food, you want to make a sauce out of this, it would impart a terrific flavor to whatever you want to put this on. Yeah, so I'd say we're still at a low tier heat, maybe approaching low to mid, but it's still pretty low tier for me right now, and I don't think it's building too much further. Maybe a little bit more, but the build is slowing down considerably to the point where I'm actually going to go ahead and call it and say that that I think it's leveled off now. There's no residual build going on now. So yeah, very, very good pepper. Pretty much what I expected out of it, having two of these before. I knew what I was getting into with this. But low heat, maybe habanero-ish. Very good flavor though. So I would definitely buy a powder with this. And Chris, I don't know if you've got this in its own powder, but if you do, good. That'd be very good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I'm kind of tired, so we'll go ahead and cut the review off, and I guess I'll be back on later. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.